day 12. I took the day off, Sequoia took the day off, she just got to hang out and eat, and I went to the aquarium with my family, so it was a good day. Day 13 was a very busy day. I started off in the morning with our typical let me brush her, pick up her feet a little, put the saddle on her. She was awesome. I got up on her and she was really, really good. I moved the haunches over before I got on her to just kind of refresh what we were working on Saturday. And then when I got up on her, I was able to move her haunches over. It took her a couple of seconds, but she figured it out. So I was able to walk her. We walked around. At first, she wanted to just kind of spin, and then she figured out I wanted her to go forward. So overall, it was a really, really good day. I was very happy with her. Then I came back in the evening to work with her again. I was really hoping to clip a little bit of the toe off because her toes are a little long in the front because she doesn't know how to pick up her feet and hold them for a farrier. So I thought if I could clip them off a little, that would just help make sure we don't have too much pressure on those tendons and ligaments on the back of her leg. So I was able to do that. She was a little spinny, a little wiggly, which I knew she would be. But when I went to her hind feet, I've touched her all over with the rope. I've thrown the rope over her. But I wanted to put that rope around her hind leg to just kind of hold it up a little bit and just let her kind of wiggle without me, being in a weird spot. And that way I can hold it up a little better if she moved. And she thought that was really scary and wanted to move a lot. And then she kind of jumped, she kicked a little bit, and then she wanted to spin and spin and spin. All of that working on moving the haunches over. She's great at it now. And she showed me that for about an hour.
I really do.
Which is okay. She was figuring it out. She was never aggressive. She was never mean and nasty. She was just like, I'm just gonna move my haunches away. I'm just not gonna deal with it. I went back and I put the rope all over her. I did the pool noodle again, which y'all have seen me do. And she was like, oh my gosh, something's touching me. And she was really scared of that again. So that didn't take that long. I think she was scared of it more now than she was initially because she's like, oh no, something's touching me. So we just spent the time doing that. I think I was very tired, very dizzy at the end of all of that, but we got it. I got her feet picked up and we were able to end with her, doing what she was supposed to, just working through it, taking her time. Day 14. Today was a long day for me. I went out, I got horse feed from Excel, and then I went and I got a couple of supplements and some bedding from Shuck Fence. And then I stopped, and you're gonna get to see several things from Hitching Post. They donated several things. And so I had a busy morning, and then I threw hay all afternoon. We picked up, 500 bales or so out of the field, stacked them up in the barn. That way horses have lots to eat. And after that, I knew I didn't have tons of time before dark in order to get Sequoia worked, but I wanted to do something. One of the things, yesterday she was so weird about stuff other than just when I went to pet her, stuff touching her haunches. So I wanted to let her have something just sit on there. But I tried it with the rope yesterday and she had moved around so much it was hard for me to keep it there. So one of my sponsored items was a fly sheet. And I was like, all right, we got this. I'm gonna put it on her. That way she can move around, get used to it. I knew she'd be okay with it going on her back and under her stomach because that's what we do with the saddle. And her neck, she's pretty uneventful with stuff touching her. We've rubbed stuff all over. So I put the fly sheet on, I did up the chest, and then I did up the stomach, but I still had the hind end part kind of up where the saddle would be. And then I did up the neck. I pulled back the tail part over her haunches, and her poor little eyes got big and she jumped forward and was like, oh my gosh, it's touching me. And at first she was actually trying to come up to me kind of as that safe place because I moved and she just kept coming to me, and I was like, okay, well, you have to move away from me. I'm glad that she thinks I'm her safe spot, but she is not allowed to run over the top of me in order to feel safe. And so I just kind of shooed her a little and told her to go around me. And so we did several circles. Honestly, it didn't take that long. She kind of settled and wanted to stop and look at me. And then she wanted to move a little, so I sent her out the other direction, and yeah, she settled really, really quickly. And I just left that on her overnight. I just wanted to make sure initially that she wasn't going to be panicky, and so I didn't want to leave her, just put it on her and leave her. That's why I did the lunging and making sure she was fine. So now she just gets to have something touching her butt all night and touching her hindquarters, and hopefully that will just help her just realize it's not scary. She'll be fine. That was it for day 14. Please like, subscribe, comment, share it a bunch. We want everyone to know about Sequoia because she's amazing. Find us and follow us on 4-Star Equestrian page or the Appalachin Trainer face-off page. #HopTeamSequoia, #ATFO 2021.